It's been a while for a story. So yes, I am back with a story for y'all. Whatever. So I'm going to be talking about some fights I had in 7th grade. Now the first one, it's like not even that big of a deal. So what happened was, this dude kept gonna like fuck with me because I was new, and then I just wanted to do something about it. So we were outside in science class, alright, experimenting science bullshit. And then he decided to pick up a thing of leaves, throw it in my face, laugh, walk away. So then I came up behind him, I wrapped my arm around his neck, and threw him to the ground. Now, I'm not bragging or anything, I'm not fucking strong at all. But, he thought he could do anything. I was just like, threw him to the ground. He's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you trying to do. You trying to start shit. So I had to do something about it. So then I threw him. I think he hit a tree or something. He's like, ow, my head, my stomach. So then I just walk away. And then, and then so we're walking in. Like, our class is walking from inside. And I was just mad. So then I just cocked back and I straight hit him in the back of the head. I'm like, what's up, bitch? Then at that point, everyone, and then my science teacher stops, turns around and go, who said that? And I'm like, I did. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I did. And when I hit him, not trying to brag, I just want to make that clear, I hit him with force in his head, wearing it like that, because I hit him from behind. And I wanted to hit him, I guess, hard or something, because he was complaining all that time, like, and then of course I had to go by the principal's office. I was sitting there with him. He's like, my principal is retarded. He's like, well, why did you do that? I'm like, oh, he was trying to start something, like, are you fucking retarded? Anyway, I got like a minor infraction or whatever the fuck it's called, and I sent him my way, didn't give a fuck, because I was new, and whatever. So yeah, I'll talk about the next one. Same year, 7th grade. Now, the first one I'm talking about was in the beginning of the year. This is about maybe like February, alright? This is like February-ish, okay? So then, this kid, alright? Now, we were so mature, like, oh, your mom, blah, 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 blah. So this kid says something like that, alright? We just got back on a field trip, eating lunch. He says something like that. I dropped my shit. I'm like, meet me in the hall, 12 o'clock, bitch. Walked away. And then he's like, oh, you're not gonna do it. He thought I was actually kidding. But I was serious. I was so pissed off. Like, no lie. So then we go, after lunch, we go to our 2 periods. And then I kept thinking about it. I'm like, alright, fuck this. I'm gonna do it. So what I ended up doing is, he thought I was messing around. I pushed him to some lockers. He started laughing about it. But then when I don't know what the fuck I did, but I threw him to the ground. Adrenaline's running. I just stomped on him, like stomp after stomp after stomp. Stepped on his chest. I think I got his shoulder a couple times. Like, I don't know, like 2 people had to stop me. Like, I don't know, it's not a lot, but like people were just like standing there, like watching. They didn't want to do anything. And then he thought he got me pretty good because he like slapped me in the face or something. I was just going at it, ham, stomp after stomp after stomp on his chest and stomach, and finally it got broken up, and then I just walked away, and went to my next class, like nothing even happened. So then my math teacher came and got me from one of my classes. And he's like, oh, come on, let me talk about it. I'm like, yeah, I did it. And he said something, and I took action. I don't really care. He's like, oh, yeah, I understand, blah, blah. Took me down to the principal's office, and me and the kid I beat up, sort of, quote unquote, I was just sitting in the principal's office. Same principal, he's like, alright, so let's try to resolve this. I'm sitting there. He's crying and shit. I'm just sitting there like this, still pretty pissed off. He's over here like, we just try to work it out. Okay, we'll see how we can do when they're both in here. And the dude picks up a chair, moves all the way to the other side of the room. He goes, I don't want to be near him. I'm like, why? I'm like, why? Because you're a faggot. And then he goes, whoa, 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 that was totally uncalled for. My principal. I'm like, he's a faggot. So then the kid gets up, walks out the room, all mad. And then he runs, crying down to the freaking bathroom, locks himself in a stall and starts crying. So then the principal has to call his dad. His dad comes and has to get him out of the bathroom. It's just like retarded. Now with my family, did not give a shit at all. Like, oh, you probably could have solved it a better way. But whatever, you do what you do, whatever. Well, his dad was like, you know, I'm being a bitch about it, but at least I didn't get sued. Thank you for watching, and go check out a playlist with more stories.